I am going to try to do this. My GoPro died, so it's going to be a little bit bumpy for you. I'm going to try to do my best to give you what's going on here. We're in Zrenya. Ooh, let me clean this off here. Hang on a second. And I will put this in the mailbox. So in Serbia, you can put stuff in mailboxes. Pretty cool. Hang on one second. Still not very good. Not too bad. All right, let's go. So Zrenjanin, Serbia, we are putting out flyers for our conference. And we just stick them. Gates, mailboxes, car windows, whatever. And that's what we do. I'll let you walk around with me. I'll try to not point the camera in the air the entire time. But I will do this right here. Lots of dogs. Dog. Okay. So this is what we're doing. This is where we're at. I got a battery charger I'm putting in my pocket. I got one hand on here, one here on here. So there we are. Okay, just gonna walk around the block, put flyers in mailboxes, and it'll be good. We get a lot of dead zones, you know? Like if you walk here, you go here, dead zones, not much to do. So you're just gonna walk around till we find a door with the mailbox, and we're gonna do it. All right, we have about, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, about I think 12 people with us today, putting flyers on doors. Again, we're just, for those of you that are just tuning in, we are promoting our book. This is the book here, Freeze Shot, okay? I think it's backwards for you. Let me turn it around. There you go. If God exists, then why? That's what we're doing. It's a book that talks about the tragedies of life. That's the idea. Here in Serbia, a lot of people have been through some crazy stuff. We just talked one gal here who's living, I think she's squatting in a house actually right now. So she's not living in a good condition at all. And so she requested some Bibles from us, so we delivered those to her. And it just so happens to be in the same area that we are. And so we're just putting promotions out. We're letting people see what we're doing. It's all free, but so yeah. So there'll be people that won't be happy. There'll be people that will be happy. But I think there'll be quite a few people come to this meeting that we're having. And so that's the Samuradi. And so they ask you what you're doing. And I just tell them I'm working because I don't feel like getting into an argument. And I am actually working. So that's the idea. So I'll just let you kind of spend some time with me. I might not talk the entire time, but I'll just spend the next 15 minutes or so walking back to the car. Milos, he is with, hey, thanks. So I can see your comments. If you have a question, feel free to ask. I'm just here south of Zrenjanin, putting flyers and mailboxes for our book promotion. Again, this book talks about if God exists, why do all these bad things happen? You know? And so that's it. I'll go find my son in a moment. He's with a friend of mine down the road. A lot of dogs. Scary dogs. around here for you. Hey, thanks, brother. Appreciate that. It is about 6:30 here where we're at. And, hi. Ciao, brate. Just go back and forth. Usually the ones that that will be angry are the ones standing outside their houses like this. And so we're going to find out if she's angry. I hope not. We'll pray for her. But who knows? If my GoPro, I had charged it dies pretty quick here these days. There you go. I would give you a little bit more stable footage. Hey Liz, your dad's over here doing a good job. He's actually with Kaylin. This is actually looks like Chrześcijański Baptistski. That's a Baptist prayer house. So, dobry dan. Kako ste? Ovo je dobro mesto ili loše mesto? Just back and forth. Dobry dan. Samo radim. Što je to? To promocija u Zrenjaninu. Hvala. Dobry dan. He survived. I used to get nervous, more nervous, doing this type of thing. But I had a business in the U.S. and I'll turn this camera back around so you can walk with me and not see my ugly mug. There you go. So I used to have a business in the U.S. and at one point I had gotten pretty low on work. And so I thought, man, let me go pass out flyers for my business, right? Just typical, not a big deal. And so I printed up some flyers. Oh, hey, big guy. Printed up some flyers and I put them on houses around the area. And it went well. I didn't have any moral conflicts. I didn't have any stress. I didn't have any problems because I was building my business, right? I was building my, I guess you could say my kingdom. And so I didn't have any issues. I'm going to put that one right there. And then let's give him one on his windshield because he seems like a nice guy. Yes. Now this is cultural. This is what they do here. So don't be scared. You'll go around the city and they put those things on the windshields. It's just what they do. So anyways, back to my story. I was building my kingdom, but I was always nervous to do this type of stuff. And I used to get scared because people don't like it, you know. Anytime you talk about Jesus or God, people get nervous and they get scared. But it struck me one day when I was doing it for my business. And I thought, thinking, why is it so easy to do it for me, but yet it's so difficult to do it for the one who made me? And so that kind of hit home for me personally. And this one doesn't have, it's like a brand new house here. Doesn't have so I'm going to find a hole and stick it there. because they don't have a gate. And they'll see that pretty easily. See that? Okay. So yeah, so our book promotion is tomorrow at this same time tomorrow. I might, if I can think about it, I might do a little live stream tomorrow at the conference center just to give you guys like a live view of what it's like there. But you got here's an example of a house. It's pretty rough. And then you have one that's like brand new right across the street, right? It's just the finances are pretty spread out as far as the riches. Some are very wealthy, some are very poor. And these type of houses, they collect mold very easily. So the lady that we seen today, she was struggling because she had mold in her house. Yeah, so I usually leave them outside the mailboxes like that because it's tomorrow. And if they don't check their mailbox tonight, they may not get it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, and it's one of those things. It's very safe. People often wonder if this guy's window's down, right? You wouldn't do that where I'm from in the U.S. So I think it's very safe. My son and our pastor's daughter that's here, they're walking around up there, and there's no thoughts of danger. So that's the blessing, is the safety here. So I think Serbia's had a pretty bad, what do you call it, stigma, where people thought danger and, bad stuff. But honestly, it's not that bad. It's actually very safe. Dobar dan. Samo radim. Lataki za knjiga. Hvala. So I can't speak that well in the language, so to get into a conversation that I can't articulate well is not helpful. So we have people at the meeting that will be there tomorrow that they can explain everything more beautifully than I can. Okay, I think that's it. Just got to turn the road. I'm going to try to stop shaking this as much. There we go. Looks better that way. And I'll get back and I'll try to get the GoPro fixed. And then see if I can get a little bit smoother video. All right. So we've been going live for 13, almost 14 minutes. So we got about 1 minute left. So I'm going to shut her off unless anybody's got a question I think they'd like to comment on. I will let you guys go, and we might do something a little bit later. So God bless you guys. And I just want to give you a viewpoint of what life is like here, what we're doing, what's going on, and not take up too much of your time. So that's about it. All right, that's it. I'm going to turn it off. See the tractor? There you go. That's for my dad. Tell him I said hi. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. Ciao.